At FINRA, our mission is investor protection and market integrity. In this Day Inside FINRA series, we show you how FINRA employees carry out our mission. This episode takes us to Denver, where we meet one of FINRA's many examiners, Yuliana.
Добро пожаловать в мой дом. Welcome to my home. Please come on in. So I'm from a sunny Uzbekistan. It's a small country in Central Asia. And back home, we welcome all of our friends and family by greeting them to some tea. So I made some tea for you. It's a tradition that says that once you share 3 cups of tea with someone, you become family.
Each day, Yuliana and other FINRA examiners work in cities around the country to make sure securities firms follow the rules and treat investors fairly.
Okay, we're here. In the mornings, I usually come into the office around 8 a.m. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Yuliana. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? I will turn on my computer, check my email messages and my voice messages as well. Say hi to the people that I work with, maybe catch up on new developments about any of the cases that we work on. My day varies depending on what type of exams I have going on, what types of meetings I have going on. So I always try to prepare ahead of time so that I can ask very detailed, educated questions of the firm. I always go back to 2 previous exams at least and read through all of the findings. I also usually work on analyzing any type of trade blotters that the firm might have provided to us, any kind of correspondence from the firm, anything that the firm has provided. We usually use just an Excel spreadsheet, and we use a pivot table just to analyze any kind of patterns. We also see any kind of excessive trading, any kind of high turnover ratios, just anything out of the ordinary, basically. We try to stay very risk-based, so we don't tend to look at everything that the firm does. We only look at specific risk reviews that are of interest to us. Usually I'm probably working on 3 or 4 exams at the same time. In the morning we had a meeting with my mentor. Bill and I have been designated as their peer coaches for the duration of their first year. I try to only focus on 1 exam at a time, even though I have 4 exams at the same time.
And there's a lot of deadlines and pressures associated with conducting investigations.
As far as I know, every single office offers a mentor to every new examiner. It's been very challenging, but very rewarding at the very same time.
Growing up, Yuliana had big dreams, and those dreams took her to Denver and to FINRA.
Ever since being a little girl, I always dreamt coming to school in the United States. So I spent a year in high school in Virginia. I went back to Uzbekistan to finish high school, and then after finishing high school back home, I decided that I would really love to come back to the United States. So 20 of us came to Denver for internships, and I fell in love with Colorado. I just decided that I will move here. I actually got accepted to grad school here in Denver, and I made the move. I met someone who actually works for FINRA. At the time, he worked for the Denver office. I interviewed maybe a week later, and then the very next day I got an offer. The team here in Denver has been absolutely fantastic, whether it's in the work environment trying to help you out on a new exam with a new case that you've never dealt with before. It is a very close office just because we're so small and we try to do so many things outside of the office. It does definitely feel like family to me because I know everyone by their first name, I know a lot about their families, and it's a very close office, and it's great to be part of that community. This afternoon we had a meeting to talk to the management about our current schedules. Both Brandon and myself are part of the regional AML team, which just launched a few months ago. So there's a lot of things to talk about in terms of where we see that program going in the future.
Priority should be the AML exams, because those are our carryover exams that we need to get done.
Just to jump in there, I did speak to the exam managers either Thursday or Friday of last week and let them know to clear your calendars.
I have grown tremendously in the last 4 years. It's been an excellent opportunity for me to learn more about regulation in this country, regulation in other countries. I've actually conducted an exam in London last summer.
For FINRA's 3,600 employees, the mission is what matters.
I think that regulation is important. And I think we're all connected, and I think what goes around comes around. And so I strongly believe in what I do, and I feel like we're doing a lot of good for individual investors and for the market. I've been Very happy here. I feel very fortunate to have had this opportunity to be part of this great team. And it's wonderful that FINRA has so many different departments, so many opportunities for growth. Thank you so much for spending a day with me here at the FINRA's Denver office. It's been a long day, but a pleasure to have you. I hope to see you soon. До встречи!
And with that, Yuliana heads home. Tomorrow, she'll travel to her next exam location, where she'll do her part to move FINRA's mission forward.